Hello everyone. I think this is going to be a nice little film because I'm doing the final resting place of Emily Bronte, who wrote Wuthering Heights, and Charlotte Bronte, who wrote Jane Eyre. So we're going to go to Haworth and go through the main street and see all the bits, you know. So hang around, it's going to be good, but just look at this view. It's gorgeous where I am. I'm swinging the camera around for you so you can see. There we go. Beyond there is Pond and Mills, and this way we've got Stanbury Village, and that way is Haworth. And on the day that I'm filming this, Kate Bush is #1. Well done, girl. We're running up that hill. So you know, last time was 1985, so give me a thumbs up, Kate. Very good. So we're going to go to Haworth now. It's only 1 mile. Then we'll see the main street, the parsonage, and all the things it has to offer, and of course the final resting place. See you in a moment. Well, I'm in a lovely spot today. It's Haworth, and of course Haworth is famous for the Brontes, and the Brontes lived here. I'll show you. This is the parsonage. Flick the camera around. We're going to have a look at that a bit closer in a minute, but that's the actual place they lived. They were actually born in Thornton village, not Haworth, but the thing is that most people associate them with Haworth because that's where they did all the writing. But in the village of Thornton, which is a few miles down the road, that was the birthplace. And in actual fact, that property about 20 odd years ago came up for sale in an auction, and I don't think I could afford it at the time, but I was going to go and look, see how much it sold for, and I never got it. I couldn't have bought it, I don't think, anyway. I don't think I could have got the money. But most fans come here, but you know, if you want the actual place to be born, it's Thornton. So we're gonna head down to see where Anne's buried in Scarborough. I've already done that one, and Charlotte and Emily are buried here. Of course, Emily, probably the most famous novel, Wuthering Heights. Charlotte, she wrote Jane Eyre, and Anne, the Tenant of Wildfell Hall. So they wrote a lot more, but that's the main ones that people think of. There's a little plaque. Charlotte Bronte, 1816 to 1855, taught at this school in 1832 and restored by the church in 1966 with the help from the Bronte Society. And there we go. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, let's have a look through the window. Oh, they've got school going on. Better not do that. So we're going to head down, and in actual fact, I've just got to say, it's quite sad really, but what caused the early death of the Brontes was this. It was the graveyard. The water running through the graveyard is what it went into the water system, and it kind of poisoned them, and it's a great shame. Yeah, so it's quite sad really. The graveyard killed them because it contaminated the water. The water got into their drinking water system, and they all died young. So basically what it was, the graves were stacked so close together, and the decomposed bodies sort of made the water toxic, and they didn't realise. So yeah, very sad indeed. Anyway, let's go on. We'll go to find the actual resting place of the two Brontes that are here. And there is a stone in Westminster Abbey, which was organised by the Bronte Society in Poets' Corner to, to remember the Bronte sisters. So it's not just here in Haworth. But yeah, I'll spin you around again. Look, there we can look at the parsonage there. And of course you can go around that. You pay to go around it. But this is the actual church where they're buried. Let's nip through the gap in the fence. Oh, we'll head down. I've not seen the place where they're buried at all. So this will be a new one for me. So we're going to go in live together. So let's head in and see where they're buried. This is St Michael and All Angels Church. Very nice church. Lots of crows as well. Gives it the atmosphere, doesn't it? I think you might be able to hear them on camera. It's a very, very crammed graveyard. I haven't been up, but a long time ago I walked up there. There's like some farms with goats, and if they're still there, it makes a nice walk. So let's head in. They always have nice doors as well. I may have to ask where they're buried because I don't know. It'll be a stone, I bet it's at the bottom. Okay, I can see where they're buried now. I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to actually, I'm keeping my voice down. There's quite a few people in here. But this is it. We found the spot. There we go. We can see. The Bronte family vault is situated below this pillar, near the place where the Bronte pews stood. In the old church, the following members of the family were buried here: Marie and Patrick, Maria, Elizabeth, Bramwell, Emily, Jane and Charlotte. So there we go. That's where they had a pew in the old church. Lovely church, actually. I'm going to show you some documents. I don't know what they are in a glass cabinet in a second. And then we'll go to the main street of Haworth and have a quick look there, because you get lovely views. If anyone wants to read it, you can slow the camera down and stop it. There we go. Ooh, that's an old book, isn't it? There's the father. He lived to be a lot older. He lived to be in his early 80s, I believe. That was Patrick. They all had to write under pseudonyms because women... It's a very interesting story. The women wouldn't get published, so they had their pseudonyms. And when they wanted to negotiate something with the publisher, they went on a trip to London, and he wouldn't believe that the two sisters that had written the books. He just didn't believe it at first, but he had to. They wouldn't have got that deal with the book company if they hadn't have pretended to be men. So let's go around the church. Not going to go down the centre because there's people there. So there we go. That's the birthplace of the Brontes. So we're going to take a little cut down onto the main street. Just got to show you this, it's funny. Well, I think it is. Look at this cottage. I think it might need a little bit of work doing. Look at that window. I wonder who put that in. It's slightly cockeyed, isn't it? I didn't do the alarm. I used to have a company that fit alarms, but well, I still do. I just don't get involved anymore. Called AD Alarms, Bradford. but you know, that's my former life. So you see the actual street itself gets lots of tourists from all over the world, especially Japanese and Chinese. They seem to love it. Here we go. Tourist information there. The old, it's like an old chemist, isn't it? Apothecary. Yeah, that's the chemist, yeah. That's the classic view next to the Black Bull, which everybody sees. Yeah, all geared for the tourists, and they keep the old theme because I mean, you know, it's got that lovely old feel anyway. Lots of places to eat, hot pasties, sweet shops, an abundance of places to eat. I like these old sweet jars. Very nice. And the cedar humbugs. It's not open actually, it's probably a good thing, so I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm going to sample one of the cafes now and sit in the sun. So that's Haworth. Nice big car park at the top if you decide to come. Park and pay and display, I mean. And if you want a bit of a workout, you can go down the high street, straight to the bottom. Lots and lots of shops. I used to like at the bottom, I don't know if it's still there, a very second-hand shop with all these old things. And you just rummaged. Might not be there that now, but well, I'm going to have a wander down and have a look. Just got to be reasonably fit, haven't you, to get up and down the hills. This is a very big, I've been in that shop on the right a few times. They used to sell old clothing and stuff like that. But, oh, motorbike and sidecar, great. Superb. Well, kind of. I mean, I don't think I'd want to go in a sidecar, to be honest. I keep thinking it'll fall off. Oh, it's changed. This one down there used to be a bookshop. I like bookshops. It's gone. It must be, look at the cafes there, lots of them. Must be because, you know, books don't produce as good enough profit. Shame that. What is it now? Oh, it's paintings and memorabilia, stuff like that. Oh, we've got one here. Books. Yeah, we've got one, but it's closed. I like musty old shops like that. Look at this dog, isn't he cute? Sausages. Who knows what that means, sausages? It was Esther Ranson on. She had a thing where this dog was supposed to be able to talk, and the owner manipulated its vocal cords. It was really just growling, and it went, sausages. That's it. Lots and lots of shops. I think there's one which is called Spooks, which I think might emphasise ghosting ghouls. Nice shop on the right. Okay, I'll go down. I'll go as far as the bottom, then everybody can see the entire street. Then I'll get a taxi back up. No, I won't. It's an enforced workout. Once you're down, you've got to go back up.
You know.
Handbags and things like that. This is the one. Spooks. Must do okay. It's been there a long time. I remember there was one of these cottages for sale, and typically, if you're on this side of Haworth, you know, you get to the bottom and there's a railway station. Nice pub that, by the way, been in it. And the other side, the property is a lot cheaper because it's not in the, you know, the sort of Bronte side. So these are the posh ones. And there was a cottage just about here. I remember watching that Jane McDonald programme, and she came to meet one of the ladies in one of these cottages. So yeah, it's a bit more expensive on this side. It's always the case, isn't it? It's like if you go to Whitby, where I rent cottages, you've got Church Street and then you've got Henrietta Street. That's the Mayfair part. These were built fairly recently, but they're good, aren't they? Nice. This is the second-hand shop coming up on the right. I'm kind of, oh, I like those. Piggies. That's a holiday cottage, I bet. It's got a key safe. So this is the one that I used to love. I bet it's changed. Yeah, I think it has. One's got artwork there. It's changed. Yeah, it's changed. It was here. It's where this restaurant is. Oh, what a shame. Well, for me anyway. Yeah, it's a tap and tonic. It's a drinks. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Penny Lane. Paul McCartney's doing Glastonbury coming up this weekend. It's just gone 80 last Saturday. So so down at the bottom, down there, if you keep on going down, there's the railway at the bottom, which is a nice place to visit. You've got this, which is quite nice, isn't it? Little steam railway and engine workshop. So if you're into trains, obviously this is where to come. All the old running gear there in the distance. So there we are, very bottom of Haworth. So that's your main street basically there, look. Yeah, and while I'm here, I'm just going to take a quick look because there is a little sign up here showing you all the places of interest, look. So there we go. Bronte Museum, 200 yards, Bronte Waterfall, 2 miles, Withens, 3 miles, Pondon, 3 miles, Stanbury, 1.5 miles, Wycoller Hall, 5 miles, Cone, 9 miles, Stone Gap, 10 miles. So there you go, that's Haworth and the resting place of the Brontes sisters, apart from Anne, who's in Scarborough, and I'm going to link it on this video so you can see that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, don't forget all the usual stuff. It's subscribe and ding that bell for future videos. A thumbs up and a comment would be lovely. I like the comments. And take care everyone. Enjoy your days. See you around soon. Bye.